Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RuneScape, shall we? Cat, Neko, Alex, good evening, good to see you. Alright, so it is time for us to approach a new quest. Heathrun, live and drink, my friend, good evening, good to see you. So it is time, I believe, for the Curse of Arrav. So this is a Maharat mystery quest number 13, and we need to talk to Ali the Wise in Narda to get this baby going. Okay, fair enough. So this is where we're going to go. Now, let me just make sure. I need a pickaxe. I got it. I'm going to need to use my grapple. Okay. Oh, God, the climbing boots. Dwell berries, sacred oil, a ring of life. All of that stuff I hope I can procure there. A macaw or ravenous locust pouch and insulated boots. Sweet Moses. All right. Well, I can at least get a mithril grapple. I have one right here. But let me get the one that's attached. And then, I don't know. I could take out a crossbow of some kind. What's my best one that I've got? Now, I don't think that these pistol crossbows can actually shoot this thing. So let me just be really careful with it. And, Xanax crossbow seems just fantastic. So I'll take it. Okay. What else did you want me to get? Like sacred oil. I don't know. Do I have any? I do have a sacred oil. All right, I'll take it. I don't think I need this placeholder. And they were asking me also for macaw. No, I got a mackerel. That ain't right. Okay. Oh, my climbing boots. Dear God, don't forget those. I could easily forget these babies. There they are. Now, these are rock climbing. Not just climbing, so hopefully that'll do. And we're ready to go. Okay, so we need to go to Narda, which I will bounce into Al-Kharid and ride a carpet, I guess. Hopefully I don't need to fight anything too boisterous. I'm working on training my fighting, as you can see, so I've got my melee get-up on. This adamanti, or this, rather, orichalcum set of armor, the color scheme blends into Al-Kharid like it's camouflage. This is active Al-Kharid camo. I need to take off my cape that I'm wearing here, and then, yeah, you can't see me at all. Like, if I zoom out, I could stand over with these pots, and you just wouldn't notice me. This is, like, perfect for spying on people if you're in the desert. It's a little hot for it, but, you gotta suffer a little bit if you're a spy. All right, we're gonna go through here. And jam out to that Al-Kharid music. And I need to go travel with Ali Morassine's fantastic rug operation and hit me at Narda. Let's roll. All right. There goes a monkey with a fez cap. Yep, I'm in the right place. All right. So Ali will be in this structure with the quest icons, I can only imagine. Yep, he's in here with all these books. Okay. There he is. Hey. Dr. Incompetent, there you are. Here I am. I've been doing some research since we last spoke, and one of my contacts has found something Very interesting. Would you like to go on a mission that would aid me in my work researching these mysterious Maharat creatures? I sure would. You know that I would. Except, yeah, that sounds interesting. Excellent. Now, one of my other contacts has been doing some exploring. He found an entrance to some tunnels. They seem to head directly under that plateau where Jalan said the ritual will happen. Oh, okay, yeah, I definitely want to get close to a ritual site. Are you sure these tunnels are related to the ritual? Not entirely, but it seems quite likely. It doesn't look like these are naturally occurring caves. Someone's deliberately tunneled under that plateau. Hey, Mr. Troller, good evening. Did your contact explore the tunnels much? Yeah, exactly, Heathrun. Tunnels everywhere. No, there appears to have been a number of cave-ins. He didn't have the mining expertise to get through. Oh, I do. Where's that entrance? It's at the top of an area called Trollweiss Mountain. Oh, I know it well. Adelweiss. You'll have to pass through some ice troll tunnels northwest of Trollheim. Ah, yes, I'm familiar with it. I've been tobogganing there. I did toboggan there. Really? It hadn't struck me as a tourist area, a bit too troll-ridden. You won't need a toboggan this time, anyway. The cave is right at the top. Okay, time for me to go to Trollweiss, then. Good luck, adventurer. I look forward to hearing what you find. Hey, Nickman, good evening. All right. Yeah, Mr. Troller, this game is fun, and you can try it out for free to see if it's your cup of tea. It's an old-school MMO, but really it's kind of do-what-you-please whimsical fantasy world. I'm going to see if I can teleport. Excuse me, using my special troll magic. No. I need to go to this one. I need these runes, though. I don't have the runes. Is there a bank over here in Narda? There isn't. All right, so I need flames and law. All right, well, let's go. Wow, Nickman. Hey, Acquits, what's up, my friend? Oh, fantastic. I'm so glad you're enjoying that Factorio Guide series. I actually just recorded a series on that. Factorio is such a fun game. It's crazy, it's complicated, and yet strangely compelling, and I can't wait to see how big the factory can get. Oh, there was a bank in Narda? I'm ruined. I didn't make my map bigger. I just figured in these desert towns, you know, you never can be too certain. Give me them runes. Alright. Trolling it. That's a good question about playing Terraria again. I really might someday. I did beat the Golem. I can't remember what boss I'm working on in hard mode. I was actually just trying to get some better gear, I think, and be ready for more hard mode shenanigans. Okay, so they want me to go up here to the mountain. Oh, Alex, that's awesome. You know, Vintage Story is so good. Part of me is like, you know what I need to do is I need to start a brand new world in Vintage Story. Check out the new world generation features. And then part of me is like, it's going to take a long time to get all of the stuff that I had back. Oh, cool, Mr. Troller. I'm glad you're enjoying those tutorials, finding them helpful, my friend. I might pick up those again someday as well. I'm so close, Alex, to finishing hard mode. Well, I hadn't thought about it. Yeah, I guess you're right. It might be worth it. I could die again in some Terraria. That's tempting, Alex. Alright. Is this the right way? I don't even remember. God, I hope it is. This music is jamming, at the very least. Hit me. Oh boy. It's cold up here. I didn't prepare for it. Uh-oh. You know what, though? I got a little ace in the hole. Oh god, no, these guys are gonna wreck me. Oh god. No, they're doing way too much damage. Oh no! I forgot how much damage those wolves did. Aww. I gotta wear better armor. I wasn't prepared for that. Okay. Oh, they've wrecked me. It's gonna cost me 2,300 to get these items back. We'll get them. Yes, I'll take my stuff back. Thank you very much. Alright. Okay, so I wanted to wear this for style, but, oh, pray against melee. Good idea. Alright. Okay. Well, maybe I can wear this armor. Maybe it's time. Heathrun, I'm like you, my friend. I've done that to so many games. It's... Sometimes the beginning is the best part of the game, though. Like, the pacing and unlocking of new stuff is really, really good at the beginning of the game. It's not quite as grindy as it gets endgame, so it's a fun part. It's rare, Alex, that I die, but yes, you can die. You have to go talk to death to get your stuff back. It's a little humiliating. That's a good question. This game was made in 2003? I can't remember the exact date. And I don't know, you can like date it at different times depending on, I guess, if you're talking about, you know, the browser-based RuneScape or RuneScape Old School or RuneScape 3. But this one had a 20th year anniversary. 2001. Okay, there you go then. That was the worst surge I've ever seen. Here, turn off auto retaliate. Hey, the anniversary thing is what's letting me surge 10 million times. My stamina. It's getting drained constantly here. Oh, he went... So this is not the right place? Frostpunk was a lot of fun. It's so brutal, but I was actually having a ton of fun with it. All right. The Mather, what's up, my friend? Good evening. That sounds hilarious. Hey, Sir Theodore, good evening. All right, I went to the wrong place. I come there later. Oh, okay. All right, so, there's a lot that I need to do here. Sir Theodore, indeed we are. This is the curse of Arrav. Oh yeah, about 2 hours, my friend. All right. Okay, so I miscalculated there. Oh, I can't teleport because my magic stat has been reduced. I need some restoration potions. All right, fine. Fine, you want restoration? We'll get it. Do. Yeah, good idea. I always forget how to do that. Set out. Interfaces. Buff bar. Oh, I need to like unlock the windows or something. God, I always forget how to do this. There we go. I got it. How's that? Bam. I got the buff bar and the debuff bar over there. Now that looks really good. I wonder if I change the size of the minigame heads-up display, if it'll make it run better. Okay, so at this point, the buffs are a little bit better positioned. And what I'm going to do is teleport us back to Trollheim. And now we can go to where I went sledding, which I assume is up here. Let me look at the map. So I maybe up on this side? Or, oh no, it's over here, Trollvice Mountain. So... I don't quite recall. Do I need to get there through the dungeon? I see some fun over there. Oh, okay, there he is. Oh, you have a new character? Oh, you started a new character with the new year, Nick, man. I see. Here we go. Oh, thank you. Nick, man, were you doing the old school league where, like, I read something online where there was some kind of crazy thing in old school, one of the leagues where, like, you could choose either, like, infinite money or infinite, like, experience raising or something like that. I'm getting it wrong, but it was, like, a really difficult choice between, like, long-term money and some kind of crazy experience gain. All right. Yeah, infinite noting or infinite shop money. I read an article about it. It sounded like it was a huge, like a really fun thing. And it was very contentious, like which was the best path. Okay, thank you. Here we go. Wow, look at that place. All right. Oh, tree time? Well, we could do the tree to raise some wood cutting. What, just teleport to Edgeville? Hey, Shane, good evening. It's over here in, oh, the wilderness. Never mind. Dirt. Wilderness crater it is. All right. So we'll wait for this tree, and while we're doing it, we can look at my skills. So strength is 70 now. Woodcutting is 75. Hey, Dreadnought, good evening. I never did play Two Moons, but is it an MMO that went defunct? What do I know about the Maharat? Well, the Maharat are an old group of, not aliens, but like a different race almost. They're kind of like liches, and they do some ritual to prolong their life. They sleep, and then, you know, there was the General Kazad or whatever was a Maharat. We've been dealing with them here and there. They definitely seem evil, and they are affiliated with some of the desert gods and how the balance of power shifted between the desert gods. Yeah. That dude with the staff of Armadil is involved. Yeah, that's right. We met his cult down in the sewers of Ardoin. From what I recall, I've been looking at it. I don't think I need level 85, anything higher than 85 for the quests. Lucian, yeah, he had the limp and the staff, and there was a frozen Maharat that we found doing. Can't remember if it was a Fremennik quest, but it was just up in that area. Oh, empty my inventory, that's right. There we go. I'm nurturing the tree with bones. As anyone would do. Oh man, Dreadnought, you're so right. Zelda is so good. I want to do a playthrough at some point on the channel of Zelda 1, 2, Link to the Past. Good one, Heathrun. I've got no bone to pick with that. You know, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It'd be interesting, Alex. I'm getting all kinds of agility experience. It's great. He is skulking around. All right. Hey, we did it. I got a sack of wild rewards. Now it's time to chop. Oh, look at that. I got my core. Now we're talking. Nice, Dreadnought. I like that you turned it around. Get rid of that doom and gloom. Lenny and Jenny for sure. I need some livestock on my farm. I can't wait for that. Look at that. Take that experience. Got it. I mean... Oh. What do I do with these tree kindling things again? Oh, there we go. It wouldn't let... I couldn't recall how to interact with it. Now we got it. Oh, yes. It's happening. I'm getting them. burning this tree alive. So Dreadnought, this is just like a mini game that happens every hour that you do to grow and then chop and burn this tree, and it gives you experience in a whole bunch of different skills. All right, so we got a whole bunch of rewards. Hey, the Zamarakian Undercity Charm. Who doesn't want that? Magic logs. Pretty good stuff. Black Salamander. You know, top of the world. Oh, Sir Theodore, I didn't see you were over there. Sorry, I missed the trade. Oh, wow. Okay. That sounds like a big one. I'm totally geared and ready for that. All right. Let's go. Now, I am officially ready to travel to Trollheim and hit the right place. This is one of those magical times when you're going to go do a big quest. You're skilling up. Look at that. My woodcutting experience is pretty set. I'm telling you, Nick, man, the requirements for the skills for this level at this point in the game, they're not messing around. Like, they're into the 70s. We're through. All right. All right. A tunnel at the top of Trollweiss Mountain leads directly under the Maharat ritual area. All right. Now, is it this tunnel? Oh, hey, the Mather. What's up, my friend? Good evening. Yes, I will take it as this. Now we're there. Alright. Is this it? Alright, this is a good looking tunnel. Got lantern hanging from the fortifications. Yep, you can see signs of neglect, signs of cave-ins. We'll mine the rubble. You're darn right I cleared the rubble. That's just a small taste of my powers. Oh God. Woe is me. Alright. Watch for red dots. Oh, thank you, Episcocat. Alright, let me keep looking around here. Do. Prospect rubble. Mine the rubble. Oh, I had to gum at it from both sides. Okay. Fair enough. We're through. Oh, thank you, Episcocat. I hope I still have that journal in my inventory somewhere. Take a stone tablet. Read it. The Journal of Lemistard. It is imperative I get as close to the ritual stone as I can this time. For too many rituals now, the same few have gained much power, while the rest of us have stayed on the outskirts and remained weaker. If only I could get close, maybe I'd become a force in the next battle. Alright, we're going to mine it. I'm getting a lot of experience here. The mining is real. Okay. Now there's a red dot. There's a granite tablet that I need over there. Alright, let's figure out how can we make this happen. We need to come at it from the other side, by God. Oh, right. I see what you mean. Okay. We're through. Alright. I have a cunning plan. I have started to dig some tunnels that will eventually lead directly under the stone. This time, I will be as close as possible. I have found the ideal site to start digging. An isolated mountainside, reachable only via troll tunnel. No one will disturb me here. It's interesting how, like, you know, the Maharat, obviously for their ritual, they're like trying to... They need seclusion. They bury themselves away so they conduct their ritual. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know that this... Well, do you remember when I was doing some quest in the desert and I went down underneath in an old... It was like a mummy, maybe. And it was like a mummy's place of resting. And there were all these... there were shadows and things that you had to contend with. That mummy ritual and animation, that's distinct from Maharat magic. Yes, missing my mummy. It was a human mummy. Okay, right, not a Maharat mummy. Right. Oh no, the diary culture is so hilarious. You gotta have it. You gotta have these journalists to keep track of everything for you. Alright, here's another one. Alright, we're going in. It's right here. I am making progress with the tunnels, although I hadn't appreciated what hard work it would be, as I'm going to be down here a little while, and might as well make myself comfortable. I have created some living quarters of sorts. I wish I had some of that papyrus they've invented. Chiseling is so laborious. Can you imagine, like, if you were chiseling, if I personally had to chisel my own journal, there would be no dead weight. There would be no extra words. I would have some very, like, massive abbreviation cipher or, you know, something to save time. Let's check out his living quarters. You know, had a little chair. You could eat breakfast with this light. Nice bed. Good illumination. Couple of crates full of foodstuffs and, you know, warm clothes. Nice little bear fur blanket. Pretty good stuff. Yes, Alex, exactly. You know, now that you mention that, how it would be like texting, and you're thinking about, like, cave painting or chiseling into stone, Rosetta Stone. I mean, hieroglyphics, from what I understand, one theory, and I don't know if it's the leading theory, was that hieroglyphics were more like the ideograms were indicating syllables to be spoken and not depicting the thing itself, almost like they were representative of noises that you would make to create words. Maybe, I think. But how often, even if you were chiseling on stone, would something like an emoji be useful to you? Like, if you could abbreviate, you know, like you just make a little smiley face on there, like, that would save some time. Right, Nick, man. Like, and again, I just read this. This was a long time ago. This was many years ago when I heard this theory, and I don't even know if it's true. But, you know, what they were saying is basically like, if you take a language like Chinese, for example, the ideograms, they're pictograms. Like, they actually represent something in the world. They are divined from natural phenomenon, like, or just things that you would see. So, the picture for a mountain looks like a mountain. Like, when they're making the word in the ideogram for mountain, it's like, oh, it's a mountain, I can see it. But like with the hieroglyphics, what they were saying is like, if you see a cat, it doesn't mean cat, like necessarily. It means we're conveying the sound that the cat makes so that you can know the phoneme for the word that we're trying to say, basically. Okay. We're going for it. We've got a light rock puzzle. Oh, dear God. One step forward, 2 steps back with these cave-ins. Oh, man, Dreadnought, I know. There are some things like... Sometimes in my classes, I'll have people who are like, English is not their first language, and you just have to, like, apologize for how a word sounds or why there's, like, no rhyme or reason to so many of the rules and the wording. So its is the possessive pronoun, and it''s is the conjunction. Well, it is. It's a contraction. But honestly, I actually spend time covering stuff like that because so many people make that mistake with text messaging. It's brutal, Sir Theodore, because, like, you're so often taught as a possessive to just add apostrophe S, but you have possessive pronouns like its, but you also have whose, WHO apostrophe S, and whose, WHOSE. I know, Piscacat. The phone does that all the time, and you're like, hey, no. Well, yeah, exactly, Nick, man. What I always have my students do is kind of what the backwards is, like, write out the contraction in full. Like, if you want to use its with the apostrophe, if it is will work, then yeah, you can use that apostrophe. But if it doesn't, then you're trying to use the possessive pronoun. Good stuff. Oh, I got a tablet. Oh, I got no room. Time to eat. All right, what do we got here? I've been struggling to get precisely under the stone. I've wasted time digging tunnels the wrong way. I seem to have hit some sort of brick structure, possibly a cellar, belonging to one of the others. Maybe if I break through it, I can get my bearings. It will be dangerous, though. I don't want to be detected. It's amazing how many times in this game, maybe not that many times, but like, you're tunneling and you just end up in someone's basement. Like, it could be the basement of the Duke of Lumbridge. We don't know. Yeah, irregular plural possessives are also a treat. Hey, Mr. Krabs, what's up, my friend? Good evening. All right, we're going to get this. No, I did something wrong unless I can come at it from that way. Well, it's a good question, Mr. Krabs. It's a little bit of everything. It's an old school MMO, but it's also a game that lets you do many different things. Right now I'm doing a quest which involves a bit of puzzle solving. That's right, Sir Theodore. That'll do. What I like the most about RuneScape are the quests, because I like the whimsical mechanics and the story. You get experience for sure for doing the quests and many different skills. Yeah, Dreadnought. Medieval Dynasty is great. So is Don't Starve. Also good. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a Kill X quest in this. We're in somebody's basement. You find some interesting looking notes. Oh, okay. All right, got some notes. Let's see what we say. Notes A through J. Notes on my fellow Maharat. So this is Zemorigal. That's true, the Mather. It's a Slayer. That's right. But it's just one separate category. So this is the one that you said we met, Zemo? This is a note on a Maharat named Thanikos. This is an individual who has not been seen since before the God Wars. But his presence is still felt on Gielinor. He was thought to be loyal to Zeros. Okay. So Zeros. Now, Zeros. Is Zeros a Maharat? I thought Zeros was a god, or are the Maharats on that level of being gods, or can some of them be gods? Akthanikos has reemerged. Apparently, he and Anakra were engaged in a continual struggle for thousands of years. He still lives those outdated Zerosian ideas. I just don't get it. I know Zeros freed us from the desert god. That's right. But he'll never understand the path of chaos. If Akthanikos can be caught, he could be a good choice for a sacrifice soon. That's right, that's right. Okay, thank you. I was just clarifying, because, like, these are notes, and I was just, like, putting it together. I was like, wait a minute. So, the Maharat were bound to one of the desert gods. That's right, there was some sort of agreement that was made. And then there was, like, leveraging of power amongst the different factions. I saw them fighting each other, right? Like down, I remember that. And this is Azandra, a powerful adversary and Zeros' champion. Has been contained since the early God Wars. We have not dared free him for the ritual yet. We should do so soon while numbers of the Zamarakian faction are still high enough to handle him. Bilrock. Bilrock is of average power for our kind. He seems willing to go along with what I suggest, so he will be useful for now. Yes, I remember that part, Sir Theodore. So, Zemo was the one that the shield of Arrav defeated in Varrock? Or Arrav himself, with his shield, just took out. Okay. This is Anakra, another who has not been since before the God Wars, but whose presence is still felt. She would seem to be the only surviving female Maharat left on this plane. If we could find her, she could be the key to our continued survival here. Oh, that's creepy. Well, Anakra has reemerged at last. She reported to us that she had been in a continual struggle with Akthanikos all this time. She has spurned my offer to sire more of our race. She came out with some nonsense about her feelings being for Zamorak. What have feelings got to do with anything? This is about our continued survival here. Women. I mean, unbelievable. Okay. So, what's crazy is, like, I'm trying to piece all of this together, trying to remember what happened here from what I have already learned. Somehow Zamorak up-jumped from human to god status with help from something, an artifact, and this Maharat fell in love with Zamorak? Yeah. Well, it's funny, too, because it's like, oh, Zamorak was never human? Okay. I thought he was, like, he was not a god. Okay. And then he ascended into godhood, but it was, like, questioned that he didn't deserve that ascension or something. Okay, so Zamorak was also a Maharat. Okay. That's right, okay. Haziel. There we go. Okay, right. I knew he had some special power. It was from the staff of Armadil. Okay. That Lucian was after. Alright, Haziel. One of the Zamorak-aligned faction, a worthy warrior. Generally, I consider Haziel an ally. Haziel seems to be gaining in power. He has gained many followers and much territory. Disaster has struck for Haziel. Saradomin-worshipping human filth, oh boy, have conquered his territory and put him into a state of torpor. The question is, will his followers be able to revive him before the next ritual? Well, we encountered some of them, and Jalan, one of the weakest of our race, he did not even dare attend the last ritual, so he will be even weaker now. I'm ashamed to even call him a Maharat. This is our inn, Jalan. Ah, where's the rest of the notes? You guys, they're killing me here. Alright. Well, I got some notes. A through J. I need the rest. I definitely remember the two that were fighting. The camel head and the woman that they were fighting. I remember Haziel's cult. Who was the one that was frozen? I remember fighting the this is the one that was fighting. Azanardra. Paul, Jalan was the frozen one. Okay, thank you. Azanadra. Oh. Was from Desert Treasure. Okay. Did I meet Bill Rock? Alright. Let's get some more notes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this. Oh my goodness. Arrav? Arrav, it's me, Dr. Incompetent. Are you able to talk at the moment, or does Zemo have too great a hold on you? Ah, I really don't wish to attack you, but my master compels me to. Aw, man. I shouldn't have spoken to you. I don't know if this is going to go well for me. Yeah, that's right. I do remember that. They're kind of like... I'm terribly sorry, but it is not I who controls my actions. My weapon? Why, it's a dragon scimitar. The finest weapon around. Arrav, I want to help you. Please try to fight against Zemo's control. If you go to the room to the south and look behind... Oh, God. Alright. I gotta go. That's to the north. Go the other way. Alright, he won't follow me. Oh, can I do some safe cracking work in here? Look at all these safes. 92 thieving? Oh, I'm ruined. Alright. Well, my attack is only 63, so I don't know if I can get a better, like a much better set of weapons. I was just training melee. Okay. No, it's getting worse. It's all terrible. Alright. Arrav has told me I should go to the throne room to the south of where we just met and look behind a flame tapestry. Okay, so the dialogue got interrupted by him attacking me. This doesn't look like a throne room, so let me get out of here. I don't see a flame. Oh, wait, is this a flame? Yes, it is a flame tapestry. Okay, we got it. You find a key and some plans attached to the back of the tapestry. Ah, very nice. What do we got here? Base plans. These appear to be complex plans for Zemo's base in the southern wilderness. Maybe Ali the Wise can help you interpret them. And what is this key? A key which may be for Zemo's base. Alright. So now it's time to go talk to Ali the Wise. And we need to teleport over here. It does have a Mission Impossible feel. There's like a puzzle system, and then there's like the secret messages behind the tapestry. Okay. Oh, Paul, I got my money because I found a third age die, and I sold it from the giant oyster or whatever. I got a third age die inside. It was insane. Man, Dreadnought, didn't I ever, like, I honestly would get the, like, take my parents' newspaper just for that crossword. Then they later started adding Sudoku. It was great. Hey, Mooney Deli, what's up, my friend? Thank you for following. Hey, Paul, thank you for the follow, my friend. Alright, we're going to go talk to Ali the Wise, see what he's got going. Ali. How's it going over here? Hot dog, good evening. Good to see you. Doing great, my friend. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well. Have you found the tunnel yet? Yes. I found some plans in them, too. I think they are plans of Zemo's base in the south of the wilderness. I've been there before, but there's more of that area I've not been able to get into. I also found a key, which I think might help me get into the deeper chambers. That does sound interesting. Shall we have a look at those plans, then? I always say it's best to be prepared before plunging blind into the depths of evil villains' hideouts. Wow. Alright, I'm going to be doing that, huh? You show Ali the plans. There seems to be something on here marked as the Heart of Arrav. Really? That sounds interesting. Arrav did say that these plans could help both of us. Maybe if I can find his heart, I can help poor Arrav. Yeah, thank you, Hot Dog. That sounds like a very noble quest. I think there may be a few significant problems in reaching the heart, though. Oh, what's he going to talk to me about? Looking at the plans, it seems that Zemo's inner base has state-of-the-art secret hideout security. The corridor into the area is filled to the brim with human detection spells. These will set off the alarm. Oh, now I see what you mean, Nick, man. Yeah, this is exactly Mission Impossible. Breaking down all of the, traps that are guarding the place. We got to get through that. In the kitchen, there is an entrance to a sewage system that runs under some parts of the base. Unfortunately, surges of energy are periodically sent through the water there. Clever. The inner corridor is patrolled by zombies. As they're zombies, they don't have need for a shift change, but their patrolling patterns mean there can be 5-minute periods when they're not covering certain areas. Ah, they're asleep at the wheel. If they see an intruder, they will set off the alarm. If the alarm is sounded, a gas will fill the area, incapacitating all living things in the area. I got a gas mask. The vault door is made of 5-inch thick runite enforced steel with a 4-digit access code. When the code is entered incorrectly more than twice, the alarm will be set off. Inside the vault, there is a crisscross of special fire ray enchantments that Zemo has made. Touching any of these will do significant damage and set off the alarm. Okay, that heart is well protected. At the back of the vault is Arrav's heart. In the middle of a continuous Maharat spell, simply removing the heart would kill Arrav. Alright, what's the downside for me? Okay. Well, that sounds an awful lot to get past. It sounds like an impossible mission. They even reference it, that's sweet. It does sound like a bit of a challenge, but if we engage in a bit of cunning, it may not be as impossible as you might think. Now, let me think. The trickiest bit seems to me to be moving Arrav's heart while keeping it alive, unless you want to just put him out of his misery. If there's a way to save him while not killing him, that'd be nice. Plus, I'm sure he has lots of useful information. Wink, wink. I've had experience elsewhere with preserved organs of various sorts, too, which should come in handy. You know I do. Goodness, you adventurer types do get up to some strange stuff. So, do you have an idea of how to move the heart? Well, what we're going to do is you put it in a pot with a lid, and you seal it, and it's pretty much done at that point. Not as such, but I know someone who might be able to help. I'm off to talk to a mummy. Oh, so your mother dabbles in that kind of thing. I see now. Yes, that's precisely what I didn't mean. No, I'm talking about an ancient pharaoh queen called Senlitan. Oh, I'm back to see her. Oh, right, that sounds like a good idea, too. I knew she'd be back. I just was remembering her fondly. All right, Man, this drum music is no joke. They really fired it up. All right, so I need to go talk to her. So if I'm remembering, I need to ride my carpet to get to her. Actually, I completely forget. Is she at Uzair, or is she up? Nah, she's not up in the dig site. Or is she down here? No, she's in this abbey, isn't she? All right. Oozer? Okay. Cool, Dreadnought. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. South of here? Okay, thank you. All right. Oh, that's right. I remember. It was this pyramid with all of, like, Ali Morissane's cronies outside? Or were they just cronies that were ill-equipped with Ali Morissane's, like, terrible gear? I know, Dreadnought. The carpets are no joke. Hit me with this boat. Or not. It's a cool boat. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's right here. Great. Hi. Greetings, traveler. I don't suppose you could help me. During my travels, I've run into a tricky conundrum I hoped you might be able to help me with. State your questions, and I will try to help where possible. I found a place where a great hero's heart is being kept alive outside of his body by magical means. I need to bring the heart back to the hero, but I'm worried about killing him in the process. You seem like the kind of shadowy beyond death figure that would know about these things. What you say is indeed strange. Let me think upon how this can have come about. Well, one can bind parts of a body while preventing the rest from dying. This renders the person an immortal servant. If the heart continues beating, this prevents the remaining person from having the, quote, spirit that would otherwise compel them to fight against it. That sounds precisely like the situation that I've discovered. You know a lot about this. Too much. The hero has been the slave of an evil necromancer for many centuries. I have heard theories of this practice, but it is very dark magic. The heart should stay in the body. It is not removed during the usual process of mummification. I did not conceive that anyone would actually do something. I like the phrase usual process of mummification. That's right. I didn't think anyone would do anything like this to another. You live in dark times, traveler. Well, I mean, technically the person who did this is from well before my time, so let's not just cast sweeping aspersions on my time. But anyway, do you have any idea how I could set things right? Oh, Dreadnought. I teach college, so it's not the same as the people who teach the younger minds, and I have no idea how people teach K through 12. That seems like an orders of magnitude more difficult than what I do. Do you have any ideas how I could set things right? This is a canopic jar used for carrying organs. Okay. You will store the heart in this, but you must supply the preservatives that will keep the heart alive. You will need to fill it first with some sacred oil. Got it. Then 3 dwellberries. Don't got it. And finally a ring of life. Don't got it. The mummy hands you a canopic jar. Thanks. It's well decorated. It looks kind of like a cocktail shaker, but I'll take it. Oh man, 8th grade. Middle school is the worst. It's just such a rough period. Yes, thank you, Episcocat. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well, my friend, but yeah, I definitely want the notes that are, you know, K through Z or whatever. What are the dwellberries for? They just smell good. My people have long considered dwellberries a fruit with a strong link to the heart. We feed them to people with more conventional heart problems, too. Thank you very much. I hope it works. Dwellberries have been known to explode human hearts. I'm sure Arrav will be fine. I put some oil into the jar. All right. Yeah, the repeating is rough. For me, it's mostly like people having the just not acting out, like people behaving right. Usually in college, people just, you know, are mature enough to behave correctly. So I don't have any outbursts or any kind of like, you know, go to the principal's office type moments to deal with. Hey, Red Brook, what's up, my friend? Thank you for subscribing. I have dwellberry seeds, but not the actual berries. That's a blow. A ring of life. I wonder how long it would take me to grow the dwellberries. Well, I happen to have a ring of life. Oh, thank you, Delicious. Yes, I was going to say I do love MacGruber's Woods. It's my favorite of the woods. There we go. Hit me at Sears Village. Yes, teleport me there. My God, man, yes. MacGruber. Ah, the beautiful fenced-in lands of MacGruber's Wood. If only there were a way inside. A loose bit of fencing, perhaps. I'm in. Shimmy. Shimmy me in. There it is. I see him. Look at that. Dwellberries. Oh my God, my inventory. Eat some fish. Alright, I need 3 of these things. They're blue. Hit it. Oh, you actually need... They don't stack. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yes, it's there. It's all there. It's set up nicely. Dreadnought. Alright, here we are. Beautiful music out here in MacGruber's. There's the Freaky Forester. Lederhosen and all. Looking fantastic. Alright, the berries are in the jar. It's in the jar. I got a full canopic jar. Alright, let's go talk to Ali, I guess. Sure. Seems like the guy for this. We are so ready. How much do you think I'd have to pay Ali to hit me with a rug merchant right by the lodestone? Or my own rug? Like, I'll give Ali a bill for one of these rugs of my own. Tell me right now, I know it's a spoiler, but just tell me, do I ever get one of these rugs of my own? Oh, that's a crusher. Flying mount. Give me a flying mount. Oh, man, I got so long to go in Menaphos. That would take me years. Ali's hiding. Oh, okay. Exactly, Dreadnought. Tier 10? I think I'm tier 1.5. Have you spoken to your mummy yet? I've spoken to a mummy, and she taught me how to make a special liquid to preserve the heart. Intriguing, so there's a liquid that can do such things. Well, that's one step dealt with. I mean, if I just drink this, does that mean that my heart is okay forever? Great. Now, what about everything else? Well, I've had a little think about things, and I think you're going to have to be inventive and resourceful to an extent. Inventive? I thought people planned meticulously when raiding high-security areas. If you bring the correct equipment, you should be able to increase your odds of getting through. First of all, you'll need some kind of insulation to protect yourself from the electric shocks in the sewer. Then you'll need to consider surveillance. Surveillance? Is he one of the temple knights? Yes, surveillance. What? No, I said surveillance. Some way of remotely viewing what's happening in secure areas. Oh, and no great heist is complete without the use of rope and a grappling hook. So I have that. So to summarize, I need some sort of insulated protection, some way of remote viewing, and a rope and a grappling hook. I'll need a crossbow to fire the grappling hook too. Then I'll need to head to Zemo's base under the Chaos Temple in the southeast of the wilderness. Yes, I seem to remember that one of the guards in Varric knows the way to the Chaos Temple. You should speak to him. Okay. All right, we'll talk to him. Okay. So, let's get to supplies. We got to get all the stuff that we need. They said I need to go to Varric anyway to talk to the guy, unless I can just already go to the temple. Okay. So, what's that like? Don't I have some kind of scrying ball from the Temple Knights? Nah, I can't remember what it's called. Alright, so what's that there's that woman that I talked to in the magic ball. Can I use that? Oh, that's right. They want birds. Yeah, it said something about a macaw. Okay. Yes, Sir Theodore, I still am, my friend. Alright, so insulating protection. Yeah, I don't have that stuff. So I need insulated boots and a macaw or a ravenous locust pouch. Oh, the calm orb. Okay. Nah, I think I just bring it out when I need it. Oh, the Slayer Master has some of this stuff? Okay, great. We're going to Canifus. We're trading. Alright. Here's what I need. Insulated boots. Got it. Sweet. Alright, I need this. Do you by any chance sell the locust thing? Okay. Aha, Dreadnought. You know, just a little... No, this is Canifis. Dogtown. Green Charm plus Guam Herb to, what, summon a macaw? Alright. I got Green Charm. I got that grimy. I'll have to buy one. Alright. Okay. Oh, I can do it with my empty pouch? For some reason, I thought I had to buy, like, the specialized pouch. This shows you how often I summon. Yes, summoning. One of my worst skills. Okay. All right. Oh, right. Macaw. Oh, I need 78 of these babies. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. All right. Now, is one going to be sufficient for this quest? Or do I want like a whole bunch of them? And should I have gotten more than one pair of insulated boots? Okay, great. I got this. I got this. I got that. I got that. Okay. So now, all I need to do is hit up Varric. Okay. And we need to talk to the dude. No, no, not this place. For some reason, I'm thinking he's in the bar, but he might not be. He might be actually inside. Mm-hmm. Man playing the violin. I need to talk to Heartwind. Oh, he's in the castle tower? Okay. For some reason, I thought there was somebody important that I kept talking to in this place. Who God's name was I talking to up here? Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's in the spiral area. Okay. All right. Oh, it's just that's all it was. Okay. Now that my street, yeah, I knew it was the second floor, so the tower is right. I just for some reason had it in my mind that it was the bar. No, I'm wrong. Oh, I banged my head on these hanging plants. Ouch. That's gonna leave a mark. Luckily, I have this big metal helmet, so it made a loud noise, but I'm okay. Surprising. He's in there. Rovin, here he is, the spy guy. You think you could take me back to that base? Yeah, I could take you there. But I'm busy, so don't expect me to hang around. You're just standing here. Are you ready to go? Yeah. That's awesome, Dreadnought. I played some MUDs back in the 90s. Good times. I had a dial-up 33.6K modem. I thought I was the fastest thing around. Okay. All right. Let me look around. All right. Which one of these? I'm completely forgetting which one is his base. That's awesome, Dreadnought. Oh, the trapdoor? I thought I just came out of that for some reason. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Oh god, the zombie guards. No, these aren't the guards. These are just... Oh, I remember this place. Okay, right. Is this where you have to, like, get their green soul essence to, like, open up? I got through this time. Yeah, the smoke. Okay. Alright, here we go. We gotta go through this. Alright, so I need to wear these insulated boots so I don't get electrocuted. You squeeze through the pipe. It's rather smelly. Your boots protect you from electricity. You're darn right they do. Alright, let's get through here. Oh, what's going on with this cage? Aww. This is what's making the electricity? You find a label that reads, Odenstein Labs Security Systems. Well, this explains how Zemo has made electricity run through his sewers. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Alright, we're going to enter this pipe. I need some way to remotely see if there are any patrolling zombies at the other end of the pipe. I don't want to set the alarm off. Okay. So, I summoned a macaw. And, remote view. Ark, landlubber, be ye sending me first? Because it'd be real dangerous up there in that pipe. I wouldn't worry. Nobody's going to notice a little macaw flying around in the dungeon. The macaw will die. You wait until the patrolling zombies have moved away from the other end of the pipe. We're in. We're getting in there. And then climb through the pipe. Alright. We're in. Alright, that's the metal door with the secure code system. Search the table. Nothing. You find some strange pieces of paper with holes in it. Okay, what do you got here? A Collection of decoder scripts. Oh, okay. The chest is locked, alright. Pick that lock. You find a piece of card with 4 letters on it. Okay. It reads CBGB. What can that mean? Well, it's a famous music venue in New York City. Alright. I will read the key. Okay. CBGB. Alright. Use this on this. Nothing happens. Alright. You find some interesting looking notes. Oh, I found K through Z. Okay. So here's... Now, Khazard I definitely remember. I fought this guy. Khazard is the youngest of our race on Gielinor. He was born toward the end of the God Wars, shortly before the death of his mother, Palkira. Under Haziel's tutelage, he is becoming a force to be reckoned with. This young Maharat is proving adept at manipulating weak-minded humans. As such, he's built up a sizable territory and a following. Karshai, a Maharat of merely average power, generally has kept himself out of trouble by going along with the majority, but with no specific close allies, he could be in danger at some point. Strangely, Karshai has disappeared. I did not think him so weak that he would be one of the Maharat who chose to miss the last ritual. Maybe I overestimated him. And Lamistard, crossed off the list here. A fairly weak Maharat. I don't like him much, though like most of us these days, he is at least Zamorak aligned. Could be the next one we choose to lose the next fight. Well, he failed to turn up this time. Guess he knew he was in trouble. Haha, what do you know? The sniveling weasel tunneled into my basement. Oh, so this is the guy who was leaving these stone notes. He's my prisoner now. Well, it's an easy decision to make him the next sacrifice, and my fellow Maharat seem happy to go along with this one. Yikes. Lamistard terminated in Gilinor's 16th ritual. Okay. Lucian. Lucian is a powerful mage and my cousin. I trust him at least as much as any of the others, which still isn't very much. Lucian seems to have been getting very powerful of late. Mizark. Mizark is rather weak and has no particular allies. He seems an easy target for the sacrifice. Mizark terminated in Gilinor's 15th ritual. Ralvash, an individual of average power. He's an ugly fellow. I think his eye sockets are too close together. You're not beautiful enough to be a Maharat. You die. Terminated in Gilinor's 17th ritual. Slisky. Now this is one I remember. One of the more powerful of our number. Slisky has particularly strong shape-shifting capabilities and powers over shadows. I would love to catch this guy, but he's a slippery fellow. I do remember this. Gosh, it's such a good question. He doesn't turn into a cat, does he? Oh, okay. Then I'm misremembering. I don't remember. I don't remember it at all. Wahiseedle. A Maharat of average power, keeps himself to himself, mostly. Rumors are that he may have Zerosian sympathies. That would be a fun rumor to further spread. The more the others have reasons to distrust each other, the better. Zemo, this is me. I am amazing. Love it. Boy, that's sweet. I'm on the list, and boy, I'm great. Oh, Dreadnought. I use slobs. I use Streamlabs OBS. Oh god. I'm cornered. Oh, I'm dead. I've been kicked out. Yeah, it happens. Now that's convenient anyway, to be honest. All right, here we go. Remote it. All right. So I've got these decoder strips, and it's CBGB is what I know. All right, here. Maybe I just have to use them. All right, let's think about this. Oh, okay. I guess they're right here is where they are. All right. So CBGB would be 6363. It didn't work. Oh, God. Oh, wait. No, I did that totally wrong. Or maybe I didn't. C... B... G... B... No, it's B twice, so it's like, it's C, B, G. Oh, no, you're right. I get it. It's 5. It's a different strip. Okay, thank you. 6365. All right, we got it. Okay. Now, grapple the pipe. Oh, right. Here, use this. Okay. Wait. I'll tell you what, LOTR is a great choice. You very, very carefully put the heart in the jar. Now to take this back to Ali the Wise so we could think of a way to help Arrav. Alright? We completed the heart heist. How about that? Zoink. Alright. So now we have a human heart in our inventory that's still alive. I hope nobody confuses this for a salad dressing dispenser or a smoothie. Take me to Narda. Ali. So how's the great heart robbery coming along? It's actually going great, dude. I've done it, Ali. I've got the heart. I'm not sure what to do with it, mind you. That is excellent news. Let's have a look at it. You hand the heart over to Ali, who drinks it down in one gulp, laughing maniacally. Wow, that's really interesting. It's still beating perfectly. Well, you've done lots of the hard work so far. I suppose it's my turn to do lots of research and figure out how to get this back inside Arrav so that he could finally escape Zemo. That's very good of you. It's the least I can do. Arrav is a great hero after all. Anyway, we're making a great team. You've done really well. I feel we're making great progress bringing those nasty Maharat down a peg or two. Boom! We completed the Curse of Arrav. Okay, for some reason I thought they were going to have me go, like, part of the quest was going to be to put the heart in. I didn't realize that we'd finished it. Slayer. Level 60. Absolutely fantastic. I didn't really need those climbing boots. Maybe I used them. Maybe I didn't. But we did unbelievable work right there. So let me put this stuff away. I agree. So if I were to give that quest a review, like Nick Band's saying that that quest is in his top 25. And to talk about the quest, let me say, what do we have in the quest? First of all, yes, it's good writing, but mainly about the writing. It's a phenomenal revelation of lore involving the Maharat. Like, taking pieces that I've worked with, but it's been several months or even years before I've looked at those quests. So reminding me and then building them out, fleshing them out so that I can make more connections and learn more of the story about what's going on with the post-Zeros Maharat. And so that's an element. That's great. Any quest where you learn like major story elements of the RuneScape world is a good one, but it could be hindered by poor mechanics. However, this quest did not have poor mechanics. Hey, Mr. Kiwi, good evening. That's a great question. Not yet, Mr. Kiwi, but the year is young. Hey, Noth, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, we just finished The Curse of Arrav, and so I was kind of talking about it, and what I was going to say is the mechanics were very good because the puzzle of doing the rocks made sense. It was fun logic. It was easy. The traveling wasn't too bad. It was a lot of back and forth to Ali the Wise, but not anything horrible. There was quick travel in place for all of that. The quest was far-reaching. Like, you were up going to Trollvice and then going into the wilderness to Zemo's base and down to Narda there in the desert. So you got to go to, many places on the map. Then also the minigame itself of picking the lock, that did not cause interface slowdown, and that was pretty straightforward. Not horrifying. It looked like it was going to be bad, but it really wasn't that bad. No annoying fights. Yeah, I like the way that you characterize it as solid. Well, Dreadnought, eventually, if you enjoy the game, you become a member like I am, because some of the quests are gated behind monthly membership, and some of the skills are as well. But I played for, I think, 3 months before I became a member, just free, trying the game out to see if it was for me. And you can even earn membership by finding stuff and selling stuff in the game. You could purchase it so you don't have to actually pay for it. So there is that. Yeah, exactly, Noth. The lore is amazing in the quest. Nice, Mr. Kiwi. Plowing ahead on Medieval Dynasty. I'm having a good time with that new map in Medieval Dynasty, I'll tell you what. So but I think that's just a great selling point for a quest, because some of the quests can be, have a really weird interaction or an annoying bit or a not well explained bit that derails the momentum, but this quest never had that. I mean, I was able to complete this quest from start to finish in 2 hours, and it was painless. So that speaks a lot to how well done that quest is. Yeah, and Mr. Kiwi, about that too with the Oxbow map. The sweet thing is, if you buy Medieval Dynasty, you get both maps, so you can do the main story of Rasimir on the original map, which has also been, graphically overhauled. Sacred Sherpa, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for following. But you also get that second map if you want to play multiplayer or just enjoy the different challenge of the second map. So it's really cool that you get two. It's a lot of content for the price. And I think they're further updating the Oxbow map. The other thing I like about the quest, just in general, is it's number 13, I believe, in the Maharat series. So it's just such a rich and long series of quests that you're stringing together. You see puzzle pieces falling into place, but you know there's more that you have to do. And to have it come back full circle, where you are helping to bring back to life and free the legendary hero Arrav, who, I mean, we worked with the shield of Arrav, like, in one of the first 20 quests of the game. That was there. Oh man, that's sick, Dreadnought. Now, correct me, did Arrav had the shield, but he didn't wield Silverlight, did he? Was that his weapon, or was that somebody else's? I'm like, my memory is skewed on what sword he was using, and or if he what weapon he used. But anyway, just the idea that you would be able to interact with Arrav, who's in thrall to this Maharat, and pay it forward to someone who saved Varric in the past. It's just really cool how it all comes together. Ah, so that was Silverlight was Survivan's ancestor's sword. Gotcha. So yeah, super good. And the next quest that we have is called, it's a Dwarven quest, and it's Forgiveness of a Chaos Dwarf. Oh, wow. So we get to go back to Keldagrim and deal with the Red Axe dwarfs. Interesting. So boy, I mean, this is me being like out of the loop because it's been a while since I've done a Dwarven quest, but Chaos Dwarf doesn't imply Zamorak, does it? Does Chaos Dwarf, is that like a separate thing where we're talking about that evil group of dwarves, the red ones that were like trying to make the statue after their likeness and had questionable motives? Oh, it just means they're insane. It doesn't mean have any kind of Zamorakian connection. Okay. Ah, gotcha. I see. Oh, wow. They turned him crazy using a machine? Yikes. That sounds like something from the Elemental Workshop. Just sit in this chair. Let us put this apparatus on your head. Could be, Mr. Kiwi. I need to play a 40k game at some point, by the way, like a 40k PC game. Oh, I see, Nick, man. Thank you. All right. So this is our next quest is Chaos Dwarf. Then we have Within the Light, which I did finally get 75 ranged, so we can continue the Elven quest series. Then we have the temple at Sentistan that is the follow-up to this Maharat quest. And we have all of these requirements. Blood Runs Deep is the one I'm working on trying to get going right now. Yes, Mr. Kiwi. I've looked at Rogue Trader. I've heard that's good. It's on my wish list on Steam. I'm thinking about it. So, this one, 75 Strength, 75 Attack, and 65 Slayer. The 75 Attack is a doozy. So, it's going to take me a little bit to get to that. Love Story. I have everything ready for this one. Working with the wise old man again. Do No Evil. we have everything done, except we need actually to free King Awowoge first. So we have to finish Recipe for Disaster. So we gotta free my dude here. We also need to bring Leela to Sen Litton's tomb. So we need to... We keep going to talk to this mummy. It's pretty hilarious. Take care, Dreadnought. Yes, we'll be playing Don't Starve again next week, most probably. Go to Xanaris for a better training weapon. Xanaris is... That's not the... Oh, Fairy Ring, right. I was like, do I go to the moon? Okay. Market in the east, okay. Is this the one where I bought all the cabbages? Or, oh no, they sell... Or is this the place where they want to buy cabbage? I can't remember how that works. Alright. Oh, they do have a little weapon shop, huh? Oh, yeah. She sells a two-handed dragon sword. Sweet. Look at that. Now I am looking good. I'm just standing strong with a huge sword over my shoulder. Do you mean cleave? Oh, okay. Yeah, Neko, I'm looking good, huh? You mean cease or anticipation? Oh, heart tab. Okay. Power stab? Sweet. Everything dies? That sounds like a good button. So it's only 50%. Would you use it instead of, like, slaughter or destroy, or just talk, like, not even put it in the revolution bar? Use it for area effect? Okay, cool. Well, awesome. I'm feeling sweet, and we have a lot of great quests ahead, which is fantastic. And everyone, it is indeed my bedtime. So I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the RuneScape stream, if I could say that correctly, tonight. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. We did a big quest, a good one, and we've got more coming. Tomorrow night, we will be playing some Space Engineers if you want to come see me flying around. Oh, okay, thank you, Nickman. Nickman, Mr. Kiwi, Noth, Neko, Episcocat, Delicious, Sir Theodore, Sacred Sherpa, Redbrook, Paul, Mooney Deli, Dreadnought, Alex, The Mather. Take care, everyone. Have a great one.